5 seconds. We're not going to see any more play. No one's going to get a kick. Is the umpire about to bounce it? There's the side. And so Footscray, meritorious winners of the reserve grade competition. Joy in the Footscray box, joy out on the field. The final scores 17-14, 116. Defeating North Melbourne 14-12-96. And I suppose if we were to pick a quarter in which the Bulldogs won it, it was the second term when they beat it 9-4. North Melbourne's 4-2, and they were never headed from that point on. North Melbourne at 1 or 2 stages got to within 18 points. But Footscray had the numbers, they were able to go on with it, and around the ground a much stronger side.
Tony Liberatore, Brenton Vilchins, Rod Alston.
Pretty happy man.
Oh, you would be.
I wonder where he'll be next year. I think Footscray would be very keen to keep him as a backup to Mick Malthouse. Be a good double. And they're following the pattern out of Collingwood that Lee Matthews adopted. Don, bring in the youth. It didn't pay dividends last year, but I think we saw it for Collingwood this year, and I'm sure Footscray will certainly be improved next year with the youth they've got in this premiership winning reserves grade side. So checking the final scores, Footscray 17-14, 116, winning the reserve grade flag over North Melbourne 14-12, 90 on the boundary now, and he speaks with victorious coach. Thanks very much, Pete. Well, that's a relief and a pleasure for you, Rod.
It sure is. It's 26 years since Footscray side stood on the ground and enjoyed a premiership, and full credit to the boys. And to Simon Atkins. So I really do like this. Terrific.
You didn't need that.
Total respect, fellas. Total respect.
You managed to keep out of the rain while it was happening. Thanks very much.
Yeah, terrific.
And because of different results, what happened to you last year?
Oh, yes, last year was disappointing, and actually there's only 7 players I think from last year. It's side, and the boys who were here are determined to do very well, and the new players we brought in this year, the first year players have been terrific.
A pretty scrappy first quarter, and then it came good. What was the difference?
Oh, that's just the way I think we play. I mean, we have to scratch and bite and everything else and start and get sides realising that they're playing against Footscray and make it very hard for them. Then we can start playing football in the game flows from there. We like it tight and tough early. That's the only way we can do it, so we're quite happy for that.
Well, I can't let you go without finding out what you're going to do next year.
I'm going to have a good night tonight. I don't know about next year yet, but it's really not tonight, I tell you.
Amongst the players that you have got here and today, particularly who were you pleased with?
I was pretty happy with the overall team. I mean, it's hard to individualise straight after the game. I thought the back line was terrific. Troy Maloney, Zeno, Fitzpatrick, Phil Cronin, Stewie Wigney, all those blokes. So they did a terrific job, and they really set the game for the forward line. They held out when it was necessary, and the forward line players, when they played in front, did a good job too. The centre line, I think winning centre line MCG is one of the keys to it, and I thought our 3 centre line players did very well over the whole day.
You look around the ground at the flags, it seems to be a swirling breeze, and yet at ground level it favours the grand western end. Is it a factor?
Oh, I think you're right when you say the wind does swirl, and obviously with the kicking and the skills they were down a bit. I don't think it really favours one end. Psychologically, ground teams drift this way a bit, but overall, no. I think it's just when the ball's in the air, you just make the most of it, because it is like now it's playing now, so there's no real advantage.
Congratulations, Rod. Have a good night tonight. All the best.
Thanks very much.
Pete, back to you. Okay, thanks, Steve, and congratulations to Rod Austin and the Footscray boys. A job well done.
Commiserations to the boys from North Melbourne. They put up a great fight and they've had a very good final series. Just a word of thanks to Rod Austin, our coach, who's done a fantastic job with the young blokes here. And what you're looking at today is the future of the Footscray Football Club. Well done.